do it the Shoshie way. I'm gonna teach you, be ready to learn. 'Cause when I'm done, it's your turn. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Oh, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear what I say. Watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above, and if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
And we are live, and it's Shoshie from Shoshie's Minis. And hello, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me and see me okay. Let me know in the comments, please. Thank you. It is Monday. It's Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. The weekend goes by so fast, and then it's Monday, and it's time to start your whole week all over again, everything. But we have lots of exciting things. We're going to be actually not starting something today. We're going to be finishing, I'm hoping anyway. So let me just check. Say hi to Cajun Mage and Lamunis and Spear. How are you guys? I hope everything's doing good. Frictino, hello. Heyo. So today we're going to be finishing up Young Miss from Metal Oak Casting Studios. And she's a bust that we've been working on for the past week. I think I started her Wednesday last week. Yeah. You see an airbrush. You do see an airbrush. Yes. Hold on. I'm going to do overhead. Well, so today we're going to be just doing a little bit of detail work on her. She's really, oh my gosh, I got to adjust my cameras. Give me 1 second, guys. I am so sorry. What a mess. Okay, we're going to adjust this right now. Face, here we go, overhead. Thankfully, now that everything is on my own computer, I can do this so much more easily. So I keep forgetting that, what is it? Like my OBS, there we go. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Let's get it good. Here, let's put her right in the middle, and we're gonna zoom just a skosh. There we go. So you can see how she's coming along. And we do have an airbrush on the table right here. Look at that. That's my fancy schmancy Infinity CR Plus from Harder & Steenbeck. And I'm only going to be using inks through this because it is a little bit risky. I mean, things clog a little bit more when you put paints and things through. So I'm just going to be using inks through this, but that will be enough. All right, let me double check and see if I can adjust my face real quick because things are a little bright. Yeah, give me 1 second here. Sorry about that. Properties. We'll get a little bit less brightness. There we go. All right, white balance. White balance maybe doesn't need to be on, maybe it does. Let's try brightness. Contrast brightness. No, that didn't work. Let's do white balance maybe. No, there. Ooh, I think that was close. We got a little more blue. Let's do focus exposure. Here we go. Oop, that's on it. There we go. I like things a little bit normal looking there. That's a bit better. It's a little dark. Not quite as washed out. Let's see if I can. Nope. Ah. There's no in between. It looks like it's going to be like that or there. I think I like it a little bit less washed out. Okay, now we are ready to paint. All right, today is a cool day because we are going to do so much. Editor, here we go. All right, high contrast Shoshie, exactly. Oh, thank you. So this is the beautiful airbrush. Oh, this is the beautiful airbrush. I love it. It's very nice. I'm not, if anybody knows what this dial is, it says V, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I've honestly not used it because I don't really know what it's for. But if you can see, I've got the quick release. Hold on, I gotta reach down here and get my cable with my feet. There we go. This is the quick release. I love this. So it's all ready to go. And we'll put some gloves on. I also have here, have you guys seen this? So this is a Silly Putty. Oh, look, we've got two colors in there smushed together. So Silly Putty is a old toy. It's, I don't know, I honestly don't know what it's made of, but it stretches and it doesn't stick to your model. It doesn't rip off the paint. Poster tack is very different. See, poster tack, it tends to stick to my model. It's very sticky. And the Silly Putty does the exact same thing. Yeah, that's what I think too. So we're gonna be masking, let's mask her off first. So there's this funny, so Silly Putty is a toy. I think, I don't know when it came around, maybe 60s, 70s, but it bounces. You can do, like if you put this on newspaper, it will like lift up the printing and copy it. I remember we used to like do the funny papers on Sundays and lift it up. So you can stretch it and do all kinds of goody things with it. All right, I'm having fun with the Silly Putty. It hinders the flow, restricting the needle movement so you don't shoot full force. Casmania, you are getting 5 points for telling me about that. I did not know. That's awesome. Let's gift. Oops, I got to put it in the box there. It looks like a strawberry and peach. Yeah, it does. I'm mixing it together as we speak. Hold on. I'm going to give Casmania gift 7, 5. You get 5 points for helping me with that. And we are doing a giveaway. I have some fun. You guys know how stuff disappears in my studio. It's missing, but it's not gone. It's here. So in my studio, which I will find, I want to do this giveaway somehow. All right, where did I put the arms even now? Oh. Sophia, did you see what I did with the arms? Okay, Sophia has them. Awesome, thank you. So I have the arms of young Miss, and I have her body somewhere. I just need to find it. We had a big upheaval in the studio recently because we got rid of our bar. And actually, I think that's where, I'll be right back. I think I know where they are. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Because when people help me and give me good advice and stuff like that, I like to give back. I'll be right back. I'm going to go see where I think her body is. All right, I think it's over here. Because I put a whole bunch of stuff that was on top of the bar over here. Better we have to take some of this over there. Oh, I hate when I can't find things. I thought it was in here. Wait, you have it? Nope. It is not. And I don't know where it is. It's in I think it's in a box. I feel like it's in a box. A small box. Right. Well, that is a bummer. I know she is in the studio, so I will dig her out. What do you guys think? Should I wait and do the giveaway till I find her? Or do you want me to still do the giveaway and then just when I do find her, which I will find her after, I'll probably find her right after the stream is over. That's what always happens. It is, same for you. You see Silly Putty, we're airbrushing young Miss. We're going to be doing basically some detail work on her. So we're going to be masking off her face for sure. Let's see. Yeah, I want all her face completely covered. I think, yeah, that's going to be good. And we're going to lay out sheets of Silly Putty over the back of her as well. So yeah, see, a lot of people must use Silly Putty if they know that we're airbrushing. We're airbrushing more of young Miss. We're going to do some shading. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. I got advice from Aaron Lovejoy, and I'm doing his, let's see if I can cut this so that it will be the right shape. Hold on. Cut it into kind of a triangle-ish shape here. There we go. Yeah, I don't see it. Do you? Look around here, because I feel like all around the sides and here, and then in any, like, it's small brown box. I feel like it's in a small brown box. Look down here and all of these things. All right, we're going to put this. Yes, that's my daughter. My lovely daughter. She is helping me out today because we moved the bar, and because we got the bar out of here. I feel like I want to make sure that is nice and close. Okay. You guys get the idea of what I'm doing? I'm making sure that that is not covering up parts we don't want. Noxzema for minis, exactly. It is like a big blob, isn't it? All right, we're gonna cover up the back here. You can see what I've started. I did start the gold on her back. Hello, Teviston, how are you doing? Oh yeah, look up here. What's under there? Did you find, what's that? That's a light bulb. All right. Yeah. So I'm just smushing the putty around here. There we go. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it does need to be covering enough that it's going to hide that. I don't want her curls to be painted on. Okay, I'm going to turn this music down just a little bit for myself. There we go. All right. And last bit is going to go right there. Good. Good enough, right? All right, all the important parts are now covered. I'm just checking, and I probably should cover up her hands because I have those nicely painted as well. She lost the initiative roll against the slime. You don't hear the music? Okay, so I've got it turned down way. Hold on, let me see if I can turn that up. There, that's better. Can you hear it a little better now, Teviston? I had it turned down quite a bit. All right, I'm gonna put, yeah, she definitely lost the initiative against the slime. Okay, I'm just putting the putty all around her fingers and hands. Yeah, it's better. Okay, let me see. I don't want to turn up too loud. There, as long as you can hear me over the music, it's good. So what have everybody been doing? What did you guys do this weekend? Anything fun? All right, let's cover this bit. Last little bit. You guys see my new nails? Aren't they pretty? They're like cat's eyes. They kind of shimmer. See how they do that? It's what they do is, and I really think that we should figure out a way to do this for. I'm good, old man Logan. They should figure out a way to do this for mini paint because I think that would be really cool. So it's got like metallic flakes in it, and then as it's curing, they put a magnet on it to give it that angle, and then it looks really cool once it's cured. All right, got our hands covered enough. I think, would you cover the bow? We should maybe cover the bow. Just can't be too safe, right? All right. There we go. This is going to look so funny. The racing stripes on the nails make the nail grow faster. I feel like it might be in a drawer. I definitely know it's in a box. Go look, wait, go look on the desk for a brown box.
A round box?
A brown.
A brown box?
Yeah. I'm gonna cover up this.
There's not a lot of brown boxes.
Okay.
This is a brown box. It isn't?
So what do you guys think? Should we wait until, this is the first time you're joining. Oh my gosh, Rocam, thank you for coming by. How did you find us? Did you find us through the regular search, or was it one of my go lives on social media? We're happy to have you. What we're doing right now is we are in the process of prepping a model for airbrushing that is Wintertide Wolf Studios. Mad love. Let's give a shout out. Wee, Cat Leanne just subscribed. Yeah, I don't think it's over here, Sophia, but
She's on the shelf.
okay, I do too. Whoa, we got an that's awesome. Let's give it, first of all, let's talk about Wintertide Wolf Studio. Awesome streamer. Definitely give him a follow. Where's my pen? I can't write down my subscribers' names. There's my pen. All right, here we go. One of the things we do on this channel is we like to write down subscribers because they are awesome people who help the channel. And this is Cat Leanne. Thank you so much for that. That is 18 months of subscription. That is amazing. Yay, Wintertide. Duff and you took my Disney out to lunch. Oh, that's great. Oh, you found me through YouTube. Awesome. I'm so glad. Yeah, we just had a raid. That's so awesome. Thank you, Trader Legions. Are you coming over with Winter? All right, I think we've got everything masked off good. Rumble. Ooh, that makes it look like bubble gum. Oh, the mask, it does look like bubble gum. So yes, it's definitely a brightly colored. Rumble is RUMB, oh, actually RUM8 LE. There we go. That's okay. You can put that other stuff. By the time we get all that clutter away, there will be less to have to deal with. All right, we're ready. And what I'm gonna do is I need to get a grayish, purplish. I've got Payne's Gray, which is a really, I'm gonna show you what this color looks like. Let's see if I can put it in a Dixie cup here. Okay, I don't wanna use too much because you really don't need much when it comes to, okay, look at this colors. Where's my brush? Let's glaze that out. And you can see it's a really deep, dark kind of gray purple color, kind of. We could actually add a smidge of purple to it, which I have Dollar Rounding Purple Violet. If we add just a drop, that should be enough because these inks are very strong. Let's see what happens. I need a little bit more purple. That is very strong. Hey, Flickster, how's it going? What's that too? Thank you. Wow. Aw, Pride Emotes. Did I get my cheer shared with 10 others in the chat? So the cheer that Winter just did was the Pride cheers, which means that whenever you share a certain amount of bits in the chat, then it kind of unlocks new emotes for for a few people in the chat. That is awesome. So 10 different people got new emotes. So check your emotes. Good evening, Mixed and Minis. Flickster, how has your new schedule been going? I hope good. I hope you've had time to relax. All right, that brush is messed up. Let's see if I can stir that. Boy, I might need a lot more purple in there. Let's try a little bit more. No, I know it's not in there. I haven't opened that box in a long time. All right, so we did, I don't know how much original color we had. There we go. Oh yeah. That's almost like a nightshade purple now, huh? I don't know. It didn't really seem to change it hardly at all, does it? Hopefully there will be a tinge of purple. Anyway, I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to add it to my airbrush cup. See how I add it on the side there? I don't pour it directly in. And again, I learned this from Aaron Lovejoy, who is doing Miniature Monthly. He's a Patreon, and he's a really, really good artist too. All right, let's do a little squitch squitch. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so let's adjust this down to 1 and see the difference. Oh, look at the control. Look at the control. So I did it down to 1. Let's do 2. Okay, that's going to work. 2 is going to be... Yay, gecko with wings. Oh my God, I love it. Aww. Yes, a bunch of you guys got the new emotes. If you ever get the ability for more emotes, you'll make wings. That's awesome. You did say hi earlier. Yeah, good. Thank you, Shoshie's Minis. Put Ella to bed after hosting Eni, who hosted Winter, who hosted you. Oh, that's so cool. I'm on the train. Dude. This is not a Badger Patriot. This is an Infinity CR Plus from Harder and Steenbeck. And it is a little bit more detail brush. So we are going to go up through the back to darken some of my shadows. I'm not going to put my mask on. Let's see if I can get it to... Oh, is it not going through? What is happening? I had a little plug, I think. I forgot my thinner. That's the something I try to use no matter what is going through my airbrush. It makes the one that makes your kidneys cry. I have no idea what you're talking about, Winter. It makes your kidneys cry. There. So now it's a little bit splooshy, but hopefully we can get that to work. And here we go. I'm going to start on the base part here. Are you kidding me? It's bubbling a lot. Does anybody know what that means? Let's see if I can adjust this a little bit back and forth here. Sorry, it's bad selling our organs for... Oh, yeah. Yeah, hyperbole. I never use that word, hyperbole. Exaggerative? I have no idea. Winter. Use little words. It's Monday. Dry tip on the needle. Oh. Huh. I don't know about that. Maybe you're right. There. All right, let's try this again. Let's try gloves. Let's try not to ruin my new nail polish. Casmania is my airbrush guru today, and it's helping all the helps. Bubbling, probably clogging the tip. It's just, the thing is that I've been using ink. Can you clog with ink? Might have been a little too thin. The paint might have to, it's ink, remember. I don't know how much more you can thin ink. It's water-based. All right, there we go. We're just gonna do a little squitch. There we go. Now it's doing stuff. Maybe? I don't know. Such is the life of an airbrush, right? Maybe I need more. Maybe I need more ink. Let's add a little bit of thinner to this. And where's my brush that I use? Let's do this one. Okay, we're gonna hope. You watch Aaron too? Good. Yes, he's a good friend. Yes, to be less weird. Oh, I almost poured that in. Okay, it seems... What is going on? It bubbles. So let's take this off and see what happens. Usually, if you just kind of move this back and forth, and hopefully whatever is clogging see, it clogs again. This is really weird. I've not had this. This is pretty much a brand new brush. I've only used it once. So it's weird to me. But I've heard that Harder and Steinbeck can be very finicky. Do I have flow improver? Let me go see. I know I do somewhere. Wait. slow dry. Flow aid. Okay, let's try this. Tends to keep the paint wetter for a little longer. Okay, let's try 1 or 2 in there. And we'll just see what happens when we stir that around. All right, well, you guys get to see me make all the mistakes, right? Let's tighten that back up. I'm not doing anything now. Too much pressure? Cajun Mage. Everybody's like, this, it's this. So why would too much pressure make a difference? It's possible. Tends to keep the paint wetter. For inks can dry and leave a clog. Okay. Well, it's weird. High pressure could be drying the ink on the tip. That's possible. Let's try a lower pressure. Let me see if I can lower it. Let me undo this real quick here. I'll put this back on. All right. Take that out. And my pressure is high right now because I was told to put it high. It's like at 50 right now. So let's lower that down. Let's see, push. Okay. Oh man, this is a Grex compressor and I'm not really very used to it. It's not budging. Model newbie, you've only missed me flailing with my airbrush. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, it's not wanting to budge. Why isn't it budging? It is high. Wow, everybody's like, wow. That's what I was using with the regular paint with the Badger, and it was working great. Okay, but now I guess, let me turn that off for a second. Let's let that out. Ah, there we go. Now I can adjust it. All right, I'm lowering the pressure. What do you guys think? 20 to 25 for inks. Okay, let's do 20. Let's do 22. All right, that sounds good. All right, it's much lower now. Let's hope I can keep my airbrush from clogging now. Seems better. Seems a lot better. Thank you for that, guys. Pull up on the knob. Let's do the base first so I know what I'm doing. I don't like how, oh, see. Let's do 1. Let's go back down to 2 here. I just adjusted this. There, that's perfect. I like that. That is what I'm going for. Woo! I'm making these really nice saturated shadows down here. See that? How much better that got? Let's do this side. Now things are working. Much better. Try some lines. Much better. Yeah, we're getting things now. See, now we're Okay, good. So much better. I like that back there. Those shadows are much nicer. We're going to do the same thing on this side because we want nice, deep, especially in the crook of her arm here. What's happening? Got dry tip again? Yep, we do. All right, I saw somebody once had, here, let me see if I can do this. We're gonna make a little pillow and we're gonna put some airbrush cleaner on it. I don't know if this can work or not, but we're gonna put, I saw somebody on YouTube once, they did it with a sponge and they just got the dry tip, gently pressing it into a sponge full of cleaner. That seemed to work. Oh yeah, that helped. Let's do, I don't know if I'm gonna get down in there or not. That's a little dark. I don't know. Well, we'll tell you what, we'll just do some highlights on it later. Let's do from underneath here. Not bad. These get, oh, I really like what that did. That filled in, it looks bad from this angle, but it looks great from that angle. Try some thinner on the tip with the brush. Okay, that's a good idea. Let's see, here's some, where's my thinner? Here it is. I need a little cup for my thinner. I have all these airbrush experts. It's awesome. That'll help a lot. All right, Rocam, thank you. Use an old toothbrush and a little cleaner to get it. Okay, that really did a good job. Okay. See if I can do that this way. Okay. Let's do a few zaps this way. Can you guys see the, there we go. That's better. See now, rawr. There's always a learning curve with airbrushing, and seeing you having issues and solving them helps us learn how to handle them too. Exactly. This is why I fail in public, because it really does help you guys. Plus we all help each other too, right? There we go. All right, I think that is better. Much better. Trying to get some of the shadows on the little things on her arm here. All right, that's good, I think. Still reading as ivory. I think it looks much better. All right, so let's do some cleanup on this airbrush. I'll set that down. There's still quite a bit of ink in there, so I will add the thinner in the cup and then dump the cup. Let's see if I can do that again. And then I have Badger Spray Through Cleaner, which is what I've been using, which is supposed to be really good. And I have a bottle this time to blow my dump into. Yeah, ink is not that easy, but you know what? When you're using a detail brush like this, it's better to use ink because otherwise, let's see if I can do this. All right, almost done there. Airbrushing ink scares the heck out of me. I got the Badger Ghost Tints to help use. So I have a question about the Ghost Tints. I've heard that Ghost Tints will reactivate with water, or I think, and then you need to use them like dead last. Is that right? Let's see. Oh yeah, there's ink sticking to everything in there. Let's see if I can scrub that up. I do have Scale 75 Paint Killer, which works like a dream. But this spray through cleaner is meant to be used on an airbrush in a way that you don't need to. Yeah, they will reactivate, but you can varnish between coats to take care of it. Oh, that's good to know. All right. Here's a question. Does anybody else, who else on Twitch airbrushes like a lot? Is there, Rainer72 is one. Who else airbrushes a lot? I know, I think Spiky Bits might, or not Spiky Bits, oh, now I can't remember the name. Drax does? Oh, that's true. Drax does. And then I think Next Level, that's who I'm thinking. Yes, Kenny Boucher. Yes, and he's really good at it too. Preston at White Metal Games does almost everything. Sanjin, that's good to know. I might hit them up and ask them for airbrushing live on stream ideas. And here, I'm gonna put the needle cover thing back on this because I'm so scared of messing that up. Okay. Ooh, that has a lot. Look at that. Let's do that. He has some great airbrushing tips. All right, I'm gonna have to try to find out when he's gonna airbrush next. Does he airbrush every single time? Or does he do some hand painting and some? I think he does a little bit of everything, doesn't he? Airbrushing, so if you're a commissioned painter, you need to learn to airbrush because otherwise you're gonna be spending a lot of time on things. He primarily airbrushes. Well, that's good to know. Ah, we're gonna spend a lot of time. Let me get the paint killer out and see if that makes things go faster. I got paint killer from Scale 75. Hold on. Here it is. I got paint killer and like terrain fixer in here in this baggie. They have to send it via ground because you can't mail liquids like this because I think they're flammable and hazardous. So I get them in these baggies from Scale 75. There it is, paint killer. The Infinity is a highly precise one with the, yeah. It has been very finicky. The first time I used it, it was easy. It was awesome. All right, let's try to see if we can clean this out with this paint killer. Woo! Yeah, if that doesn't do it, I don't know what will, to be honest. Let's just do a smidge. Oops. I should have used my little pipette. I have a pipette over here somewhere. Ooh, look at that. Look at how that looks. It's kind of sitting on top of the ink. All right, let's mix. Ooh, giving me a headache already. Paint killer is strong. Okay. Let's dump that in our little dump cup. That might have done a lot. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. Let's see what happens. To our paper towel. I always use like a zillion paper towels when I'm cleaning out my airbrush because I want to make sure it comes out clean. See, now it gets darker because it's getting down to the paint killer. Ooh, there we go. Let's open that up. Let's do that at a 6. Ooh, that should help a lot. Okay, a little bit more. This is the spray through. Now it's really, oh wait. There's little floaty, hold on, what is in there? There's little floaty things in there. You know what I think that is? I think it's old white ink that I had going through here at once. Let's dump that now. You should remove the needle for cleaning. I will definitely. All right, should we do that now or wait until I finish blowing this through here? Oh, that's much better, look at that. We're getting it through. Hey, Nicholas, we are doing some airbrushing and some airbrush floaty bit equals bad. So the floaty bits, I believe, are dry paint that kind of came loose from previous sessions, the ink from before, which that's the paint killer, you know, kicking that up. Let's do another thing in here. See, now there's no floaty bits. That's really good. Okay, so we're gonna dump some of that out. Hopefully this will come completely, oh, look at that. Look at that, completely clean. If it gets all the way down to the bottom without squirting out paint, we have a good, that's a good sign, right? Ink has so much pigments, it really does. All right. I think, yeah, we're still blowing a little liquid out, but no paint, so that's a good sign. So now let's do the needle. Actually, I want to do something. I want to reduce this down to a 2 and see what happens. Yep, it's still good. All right, we're going to take out the needle. Put the needle, pull the needle after you'll have to color on it. Okay. Let's see what color is on the needle. Ooh, yep, you were right. There's a little bit. Let's put this down. Let's see if color comes off. I see some on it. Look at that. It did. All right, so that means let's do the brush. And some of this. That looks good. That's with the thinner that I've got. Let's see if we can. Still pulling color off. Wow. Okay, one more. I'm gonna put the spray through right on there. Yeah, I do think this cleaning is gonna do the trick as well. All right, that came clean. So needle is clean. Let's put, I just want to do something. I want to try what happens when I, oh, there's still paint without the needle. I'm going to set this needle down now. At my own peril, I'll set the needle down. There was a little bit of color. Did you see that? A drop of super lube. You think? Let's do the spray through again. Oh, all right, that's still, is that clear or is that's color? It's got just a tiny amount of color in it. Keep cleaning until it's clear, then super lube it. Yeah, I agree. All right, so we have, There's paint on the end of it too. Is this fascinating for you guys? This is probably not what you expected to see, right? Let's do this. Since the needle is out, I can hit the end of that. You're loving it? Really? Why? Is it because I'm just floundering? Or you're actually learning stuff? I hope that you're learning stuff. All right, that looks really clear to me. What do you think? Oh, that last bit, I can't, that last bit might not be clear. Let's do the painkiller. Well, I just am really appreciating your help. Learning to troubleshoot an airbrush is a struggle for all of us. Oh, good. Yes. Oh. That was the paint killer, and look, it killed some paint right through it. Now, some people backwash their airbrushes. Has Aaron showed you how to gently scrape out? Yes. Yes, he has. And I have one of these. Hi, Mayanara. Have you guys seen this? It's a specialized little needle thing just for scraping. And one side of it's kind of flat, actually. Like, it's actually perfect for that. You should block at the front to, wait, I'm so confused. You should block at the front to get the bubbles and the dirt inside, then pull it out. Oh, block at the front? Oh, I don't know if I can do, I don't think anything's gonna fit this way. Not really. So take off the top, take this off. Might want to do that, could have some stubborn paint. Okay. This tool, I have to say, I think somebody might know, you can get these on Amazon with a bunch of other brushes, but I got mine in Australia from Irresistible Force, so I can't tell you where to get it in the US because I haven't tried it. All right, this is the tip. That is pretty clean. Right. Let's try this magical tool and sometimes those tip cleaners don't get small enough to go all the way. So I've been told that it's also good to get, ooh, I'm so scared. I'm twisting it and hoping the little, I don't know, I didn't feel anything. Let me look through it real quick. Let me see if I can see anything with my microscopic eyes. I think it's good. Let's put a little bit of paint killer down. And then we'll do this, because that will surely loosen anything in there. Aaron says look for the little paint poop to come out, but I don't, since we've been using ink, there probably won't be one. Backwashing? Yeah. Oh. You should block. I get you. Okay, let's put this back on. See what happens. Might work now. Looks pretty clean in there too. Hold on. I see there's some residue, but it's not real bad. All right, just gonna twist this back on here. Everything I've heard about harder and steambacks is they are just unforgiving. Oh, super gently. Okay, I'll put it on super gently. Now what's going on? Do I need to put the needle back in? That's a bad sign. It does not want to go back in. Something is wrong. There. Maybe? There should be another side to hold the tip piece. The trigger must be right. Yeah, the trigger is not right. And oh, there we go, boom. There we go. Right on the cleaner. Ooh, did you see that? That's a funny sound. Oh, because the cup is empty, that's why. Trigger's probably not. Okay, now let's try the needle. Boom, that is much better. Okay, now we can twist this. It sounded way better. Did you notice there's a better sound? Let's do some thinner here. This is a whole like air. Ooh, did you see that? It just blurped out of the cup. Something's, maybe it's too tight. All right. It's still coming out of the cup. You're going to be giving airbrush lessons before you know it. I know, right? Why did it back into the... Ooh. See how it's bubbling? Big time. There's something up. Hi, Maroon. Are you an airbrusher, Maroon? Okay. Lighten the nozzle. Lighten the nozzle. Oh, lighten this nozzle. It was pretty light. Okay, hold on. You're no Rainer, but you do airbrush. It's definitely coming out. Hold on. Let's take that needle out real quick. Oh, look at that paint. Did you see that? There's more schmutz. More schmutz. I know. Oh, did you see that? All right, well, something got loose. Something was definitely clogging. That's the paint killer. Oh, wow, we thought it was clean, and it was not. It was not. All right, I'm gonna set this down here real quick. I'm gonna clean this dirty needle. Filthy, filthy needle. I'm going to set that needle aside for a second here. You grabbed a set of small wire brushes that you used to clean the inside. Schmutz count just went way up. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Okay. Ooh, leaking right out. All right, I do have wire brushes. Let me get them and see what happens. Oh my God. Hold on a second. These are my old ones. I have a new pair, and the reason why I have a new pair is because of exactly this. Hold on a second. You guys have to see this. You will be revolted and amused at the same time. This is covered in cat hair. So I don't know if you can, I'm not even gonna touch those. I'm gonna I'm gonna use my new ones, which have never been used before and never removed from this bag. All right, so tell me, do I leave these and just leave these alone right now? Let's use these. Extra fluff to help clean up. Exactly, Flick. All right, let's find one of these. These are the ones I got from Irresistible Force while I was in Australia. This one is nice and small. Let's see here. All right, we're gonna gently, ooh. Ooh. That did something. Oh, there's all kinds of schmutz inside. Let's do the tip back on. Yeah, these are the type you use? Okay. We're going to put this gently back on. And you said not to tighten it too much. I just got it just on, not tightened at all. Cheap way to clean is to use those little plastic brushes. Yeah, the dental brushes, I've heard those are really good. I don't have any with me though. I need to buy some. Yeah, that definitely has something on it. All right. We're gently going to go in here and scrubby, scrubby, scrubby. Oh, and that has some color on it. I wonder if it backwashed way back in there. All right. Best of luck with the airbrush. Thanks, Flick. Oops, almost lost it. You need to head out now, spending some time with the wifey. That's good, I'm glad. Oh man, you should definitely go do that. All right, there. And by the way, everybody who has not already followed, I mean, everybody's probably following Flick, but you should follow him if you're not. And watch him when he's on. Okay, let's see. I know that you should probably not. You have to say you're staying away from the inks in the airbrush. You are. Well, I see why now, but paints, wouldn't they be worse? See, I can see more ink coming out. It's that. You guys are probably going to be way better at keeping your airbrushes clean than me. There we go. All right, that's much cleaner. All the professionals I know use inks. Alfonso Heraldes uses inks. Angel Heraldes uses inks. Matt pt3 uses inks. Sergio Calvillo Rubio uses inks. I mean, I don't know too many of the really, really good ones who don't use inks. So I'm determined to learn this. Okay. Oh, there's what? Oh, that's bubbles. All right, I think we're clean enough now. What's the draw versus airbrush versus brush? I'll tell you, model newbie. We're gonna look at this girl. Let me take this away. Let me take all the things away that might mess her up. Okay, hold on. We're gonna put this back in the baggie to keep the cat hair away. This is how you keep cat hair away from your little brushes. Keep those away. There you go. All right, now taking gloves off because I think we're pretty much done with the airbrush. Wait, let's put the needle back. Gently. There we go. Okay. I thought you kept the cat hair away by not allowing the filthy cats in your home. They're in my touche. Wait, why isn't that going on now? Oh, because the needle needs to go in there. There we go. All right. Let's move this one down to 4. Much better. Okay, I'm going to shut my airbrush back off. We're going to do some unveiling and see how she looks. But the reason why, model newbie, that I want to airbrush is for speed and to be able to get blends and glazes that you would not be able to get with a brush. You will take, I mean, I am not a patient painter, right? And I was able to get this smoothness with an airbrush. I don't think I would have been able to do that with a brush. That's a huge draw. Huge. Okay, like I said, most of the professional painters that are painting box art these days, they are using airbrushes. Okay, the end. Need to ask Rainer. No, everybody here on stream help me. Yes, this is Silly Putty Maroon. I think you can get it on in most dollar stores. You can get it at most dollar stores for less than $1 for an egg. It works awesome. It doesn't stick to your model. It doesn't pull off your paint. It sticks to itself really nice. So it's easy to get off because it sticks to itself. It is complicated, model newbie. Anything worth doing is worth working hard for. This is complicated. This is complicated. This is complicated. This is all airbrush. But it looks good, doesn't it? Silly Putty, definitely the best. I really like it. Complicated till you get it down. Exactly. Anything that you're going to learn is complicated. It's all a tool. It's a tool and it's a skill. And also, don't give yourself roadblocks thinking, oh, well, it's complicated, so I'm not going to learn it. I used to do the same thing. And I used to be like, well, I like how hand painted looks better, blah, 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 blah. And I made excuses and I limited myself. And now, I mean, I didn't start out being really good with the airbrush. I did not. I sucked a lot. And that's the same thing with anything. You're going to have a learning curve and you're going to suck. Okay, so we need to go back in here and we need to change. So I like this. I don't like her sleeve. So we're going to have to hand brush some of that. That was me with my fear of using airbrush. You had to step outside the comfort zone. For some people, airbrush is going to help you like actually jump ahead and level because you're not having to, what do I say? So like blending is very difficult to learn and brush control is also very hard to learn. But sometimes if you learn to airbrush, you can actually get by with a lot less brush control by learning to airbrush. Hi, Christoph Painting. How are you? All right, I need a nice brush now. I'm going to use this one. This is my Series 7. I need a new thing of water. Hold on a second. All right, water, water, water. Here we go. Let's throw that away. I have a whole bunch of little Dixie cups I've been using. Pun expected. Good morning. So question, guys, should we wait and do the giveaway of her? Because we're going to be giving away the same model. I've got the arms here. I don't know where the body is, but it's in my studio. I need to know definitely whether you want me to wait to give her away till I have everything together, or if you want me to give this away this stream, because I don't mind either way. It is Silly Putty that you play with when you're a kid. Exactly, it's the same thing. It's like $1, maybe a less at the dollar store. Okay. All right, we've got some water. We've got some ivory paint here. We're gonna thin out into a glaze. All right, and then we need to glaze back some of our lost highlights. Look at that, that helped a lot. because the light is going to be hitting right there. So these shadows are really blue, and they're just not quite the right color. So we might need to go in and actually adjust them as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust that dark purple blue a little bit. Oh, there's a subscriber. Thank you so much. Unexpected. Thank you. 9 months in a row. That's amazing. Hold on, let's write that down. I'm getting my brush. Pun expected. There we go. Ryan, Rinian87 says, does the Silly Putty have a brand or international equivalent? Can't seem to find some in Norway. I don't think so. Silly Putty is an American patented thing. So it's unlikely, but did you try on Amazon? Maybe if you have an American friend. Green Stuff World has an airbrush mask that is basically the same. Okay, yeah, try Green Stuff World. Kind of surprised because there we go. All right, I need to put the cap back on this thinner so I don't asphyxiate from the thinner in here. Hold on. Ah, come on. I might have the wrong cap. There we go. All right, I thought I might have had the wrong cap. I'm just doing thin layers of my ivory back over parts of her sleeve. There we go. I like that. That actually looks pretty good. I'm kind of overbrushing some of that. All right, good. I'm liking that. Let's get this little ridges on her sleeve there. Good, good, good. Okay, nice and dark. Oh, that really gave her a lot of contrast that I'm liking. And let's do these little ridges over here. That looks good. These are nice and purple, and I like that. So I need to do something similar on that side. Let's see what happens when I get out. We need a little bit of maybe a reddish tone. We'll make a purple reddish tone. Did we get the airbrush fixed? We got it fixed enough, Lamunis. Yes, we did. I've got some Haster purple here, and I'm just gonna glaze a smidge of it over that gray blue. See what happens. Just real thin, 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 thin. See, I barely, you can see mostly water in it. If I do thin, then I can come back and I can cover it if I need to. Yeah, that looks way better with a little bit of red. It kicks the blue back a lot. I like that. It made a big difference. Now it goes together better. Picking up that red. Yes. Oh my God, I love it. Let's do a little bit of ivory. Right there. Your paint collection is growing and you got Vallejo, High Elf, and Magnificent paints. Awesome. My paint collection is as well. Scale 75 tube acrylics should be here soon. Yes, my Scale 75 tube acrylics are on the way and I'm so excited. Good night, Rocam. Thank you so much for your help on today's stream. I really did appreciate everybody who has been helping me with airbrush knowledge. Okay. There's some little parts here that need a little bit more highlighting. That looks rich. Okay. All I'm doing is I'm kind of going back over my little ivory highlights here, smoothing things out. There's like little blobs of stray paint in some places. That looks good. Now, if I were like, I don't have a lot of patience, but most professional painters would go in here and paint each little freaking thing there. I don't know if I have the patience for that. So I'm just going to overbrush some of the bigger ones, catch my highlights. There, that looks good. Oh, the back looks terrible. Ah. Okay, let's see. We can glaze that. One thing that's really nice about the Pro Acryls is they glaze out really nice. They get real thin without breaking. Kind of like the P3 paints. What I like about the P3 paints, only the difference is they dry real matte. That looks pretty. Oh, it needs a smidge of this red though. Just a smidge of the red. The red is what is making the kind of purple and the, what's it called? The blue interact and then offset with the ivory. I like the nuanced shadows. It's less cut and dry there. All right, a little bit more red in the shadows here, more purpley. Yeah, I like that way better. I kind of am liking some of that shading better. It's looking real though. All right, let me put glasses on and check chat. Good, good. Take care. Don't forget to drop a follow if you want to. Oh, yes, definitely. Thank you so much, Cajun Mage. That's really nice of you. Anyone try the Green Stuff World airbrushes? Green Stuff World has airbrushes? Or you mean the material? The silly putty material. I have not tried theirs. I like that purple right there. Just that little filter of red pulled that back to purple and looks really good. And then in the places where it's like too red, we can try getting some of the ivory back over it, but it's probably not gonna work out. Once you've got red on something, it's really hard to get back off. That's good. It's okay though, because she has red on her. Okay. She's getting really close to being done. I'm going to add some real bright highlights to this top of her sleeve. And all of the little, she's got these little, I need to put more paint. Okay. Trying to catch the ends of those. Okay. Oh man. And I do think she needs some very small spotlights on her hair. I put a small spotlight on her nose and you can barely see it. Let's see what happens when I do a small spotlight on her hair. Like that. That looks good. Just a few. We don't want to put too many and make it look too fake. Let's see, I don't like that one. I feel like there needs to be a few right here. Very, very, very small. No, I think I'm going to work on that one and get rid of that. Somewhere I've got my different colors here. Hold on a second. There was orange leather, and then I had a little bit of this Reaper color that was a little lighter as well. There you go, burnt orange. bigger airbrush for priming. You primed some huge pieces with the same one. You've done all your 30 millimeter scale stuff with no issues. That's good. Yeah, I haven't had too many issues with my bigger brush either. It's just the Harder & Steenbeck is finicky. That's why I wasn't going to use anything. Okay, that's better. Look at that. I just made the highlight a lot smaller, and I'm kind of whisking in the hair here. It's better, much better. All right, if I were hair, where would I have little highlights? I probably have that's pretty. Just tiny. That looks good. Sometimes when my eyes get tired, I can't see well enough to do those tiny little bright highlights. There we go. Good. Okay, you guys saw what I did? Just adding those little spot highlights to her hair. Again, for contrast. See, there's going to be one right here. These can't be big. These need to be really little. Whereas then it just starts looking like she's got kind of white stripes through her hair. Let's do another. Okay, and then I'll go back in here and try to make those smaller. Got a little carried away. Much better. All right, I think I've only just got stuffed on her back here to do. Which is this little gold filigree. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the subscription, Bolos. Hello. It's gone by so quickly, I know. Bolos, did you get your package yet? The other day, I sent Bolos the vampire bust. And I'm really hoping it arrives safely because I'm nervous about that. All right, let's write down Bolos' name. Thank you for that subscription. 2-month streak. It's been 2 months. There we go. All right. I don't know, guys. Uh-oh, I just see a little bit of a scratch on her stomach here. It's not being covered up. What's going on? Oh. There we go. You think your case manager's dropping it off this week? Yay! I'm so excited. You'll have to let me know when you get it, okay? I really, really hope that it arrived okay. All right, I see a few more highlights that I need to pick up over here. That's good. Look at those rich, rich shadows. Oh no. I'm just taking a little ink out of that cup that I have because I found a spot where I dripped. Oh, that's not gonna work. Let's try a little strength, half full strength. There, I'm just gonna let that dry right where that is. Good, good, good. Okay. Just going into the little crevices here. I feel like that will help make this part of her sleeve a little bit more real. There we go, much better. This might be one of the best things I've ever painted. I'm not for sure, but it's very close. I just need to do a little dark lining. Why is this just dry as a bone already? There we go. Let's do a little bit of dark lining under her hair here. That's with this ink. I don't want it to be too cartoony, but I do want stuff to stand out. There we go. See how that just little drop shadow made a big difference right there. Just doing a little dark lining. Yeah, that looks good. I think that looks really good. Okay. Let's take a peek. You're worried that you may have to throw out everything you painted. Don't, oh no. You can't do that, Bolos, because I'm not you and you're not me. And you can't compare yourself to me because you don't have the training and the experience or anything. And I don't have the same training experience that you have. So they're not the same. Throwing out the apples because they don't look like the oranges is not fair. Okay, promise me you won't do that. I've been laying her down, and that's the worst thing I could be doing. I should not be laying her down because it's wearing paint off her elbows and doing not good things to her paint. I'm just adding water little bit by little bit to this to bring that down and glaze that over. That looks so nice. All right, one thing that Erin Lovejoy was saying was that I should try to add a little texture to her hat. Oh, I need to lay, where's that sponge? I've got some of this craft foam, and we can put her right there while I get my paint. I'm gonna get some opaque paint, which is, let's do this one, which is Antares Red. You can store her at my place. Ooh, a whole bunch of medium just came out. Willow says, I found a cool Scale 75 PDF. I will share it with En Lamunas and see if it's okay to share. Yeah, you can do that. All right, there we go. This is Antares Red. It's a flat red paint. And what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna stipple this as much as I can onto her hat band to create a texture. So it might look like felt or wool or something, I'm not sure. Just putting like little dots of paint. Kind of like that a lot. I'm gonna put more to make that more prominent. That looks good. Let's do her gems in this bright red. So those pop a little bit more. Makes a big difference. Let's do a few pops of red color here. That looks good. Wow, she looks like a movie poster from the 40s a little bit. Well, not 40s, Victorian. Okay, so here I'm gonna try something here. I need to find a pattern, like a brocade. Hold on, let me Google brocade vest and see what happens. Let's check. There's my mouse. All right, bear with me, because I'm gonna try to find a pattern that I can maybe try to freehand onto her vest, or at least get something interesting. Brocade vest. All right. Images. Ooh, there's something pretty. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is exactly what I wanted. So what I'm looking at is sort of a flower pattern. I'm gonna attempt to see if I can draw on here. This is very scary. So there's sort of a pattern already on here. All I'm gonna do is kind of try to stipple a faint, just very faint, and you may not be able to see it because I'm okay with hiding it until. All right. Yeah, this red's not covering anything, is it? So even if I don't have a strong pattern here, it's information. It's what, yeah, Julio Cabos calls information. Oh, we got a new follower. Let's take a look. Aw, thank you so much for the follow. What was that name? Let me see. I missed it. Aw, the pigeon squirter. Thank you so much for that raid. And we had Hacer56 just followed as well. Thank you so much for that. Welcome everybody. We're working on this figure from Metal Oak Casting. They're kind of a brand new company. Yeah, thank you so much for both of those guys. Welcome. How are you doing, Pigeon? When I put the brush in my mouth, am I removing paint from the brush or forming a point? Just forming a point. I've already rinsed out my brush and gotten everything off of it. I don't ever put anything in my mouth that has any paint on it. Not able to be used in the comp. I'm so confused, Hazer. Oh wait, is this for the miniature monthly competition? No, Hazer, I'm not. I don't really like competitions, so I'm not gonna do the miniature monthly competition. How do you know it's not able to be used though? Do they have guidelines that it has to be sponsored mini? Thanks, Pigeon. You like this bust? Lamuna says, I don't know if she'll want that posted in chat. Is it technically copyrighted material? Whisper to me, Luminous, and let me see it. Because if it's something they put out with their box or they've put out online already, then it might be okay. So, oops, got some paint. There we go. We're kind of trying to fake some kind of fleur-de-lis kind of image here. Doesn't have to be perfect, but we want to make it look like similar. Oh, you did? Okay, let me check. All right, let me take a peek. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wow. It's really cool, but I think since it's copyrighted, we're gonna hold off. That's cool though. That's a really good step-by-step. Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. So yeah, we'll just hold off on, because I don't know if it's allowed either. I'd just rather not. Okay. Now we are going to go back here to chat. Hacer says you have to use minis from their sponsors. It's a very competitive person. You're a very bit competitive person, but you've also been procrastinating as you got in the hobby a couple months ago. You figure a competition would get you to finish more models and also push your abilities, while getting feedback. That's a cool idea. Hi, Mark Goodwin. How are you doing? I don't know, you know. You could, I think a lot of people do get a lot out of competitions. I don't like being competitive when it comes to art, you know, because ultimately it just kind of boils down to somebody's opinion, right? And once you get to a certain level, it's all about that anyway. So subjective. Now I've had people pretty much shout me down online, in the equivalent of that, saying that I'm wrong. There is a difference between you know, right and wrong art, da 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 da, and then I just leave the conversation. Because those kinds of people are not really interested in listening and learning. They're only interested in being right. So, I don't know. You know, whatever floats your boat. I do competitions to show my work, not to win. It's because there are no art shows. If there were art shows, I would be doing those, not competitions. And I think that we might be heading into an era where relatively soon there might be juried exhibitions, possibly. Exhibitions of stuff where you can be a lot more expressive and have different styles, whereas I feel like with today's competitions, status quo is kind of smooth blended and one style, and if you're not with that judge's particular flavor of style, then you don't have... Oh, that looks really good. I like how that all looks. That looks like a brocade without being really obvious. Okay. Can you guys see that at all? I like it. That looks good. Okay, I'm grabbing this red, trying to hit the seam. Now that I got that brocade on there, I feel like I can highlight this seam. Ah, too much. Pull that down. There we go. That's much better. How to fix a mistake quickly. There we go. Whoops. Looking good. Happy, happy. Trying to just give a little texture. That's one of the things Aaron Lovejoy said, was to try to give it a little texture there. That looks good. I'm trying to make that gem look a little more, give it a little more pop. Okay, yay! Got a new follower. Samco3358, how are you? Thank you so much for that follow. Can you guys see that little brocade that I did? It's really kind of subtle, and it's not meant to be super, I don't want it to be super attention grabbing, but just enough, you know? Hazer says, I completely agree, but I also think the feedback on competition volumes, color theory would be good for your basic artistic education. Sorry for the long message, no problem. Have I been using the Chimera colors a lot? A little bit. You saw the stream about the set and you really want to pick them up. I really like the Chimera colors, but I also, let me actually get one of those out because I think I could use the red out of here. There's the red. Let's give it a shake. Let's put some on the palette. Ooh, that's red. That's almost as red as the Antares red. All right, let's see what happens when we pop a little of this red on here. I've been using some of the Chimeras, but they dry really quickly on my palette, so I've been Ooh, wow, that's pigmented nice. I like that a lot. I suppose I should use them more often, huh? That's pretty. I do like the chimeras. I have so much paint though. It's really kind of hard to remember to use everything. A mini painting art show would be awesome. I would let people actually see multiple styles across artists. Exactly, and that's the thing is that here, even with art shows, whoever curates it ends up picking what they like. And so sometimes you can get an art show where everything looks the same as well. Crossbow Roof says, Will, I know one science fiction con near you that had James Wapple as their artist guest of honor. Yeah, Crossbow, I was the guest of honor at MarCon as well. And it was their miniature guests of honor. And I believe James Wapple was at that same one. That was a fun little con too. It was like a multi-genre con. There, now we're making some of this pop out just a smidge more. I like that. Oh, it looks so much better than now they got a brocade on there. So much. Tonight we're going to go watch the Yankees game to celebrate my dad's birthday. May he rest in peace. One of the things he used to like to do is eat ice cream and watch Yankees games and Broncos games. That's why I'm wearing my Broncos shirt today. And so, yeah, I'm going to do that tonight. Go have some ice cream in his honor. Remember the good things about him that made him awesome. There we go. All right, I think I want to call her done. She's not quite done on the back here. Let's see. Something is missing. Well, maybe not. Let's do a little bit of this gold here. There we go. That's what it needed. It needed that purple, not the whatever black that was in there. I just added a little purple drop shadow instead of this whatever black drop shadow that was in there. Everything here has purple shadows, so. Wow, that's way better. I like it. Okay, let me check chat. I see you guys. I thought you had split varnish. No, look at that. It's like a cat eye. Isn't that neat? It's got metallic flakes in it that they do a magnet. Oh, is there a troll? Thank you for deleting that. I'm glad. I hate trolls. Well, good. I know who it is. Please go ahead and report them also if they were being really bad. I'd like to keep those people off Twitch. Piles of Pep says, hit and miss for me once they moved away to the holidays. Now you're going to try the new venue. What were we talking about, Palos? What did I miss? Oh, Once, okay, so hold on. Oh, about Marcon. I remember you were at the Minis GOH. I took several of your classes. That's right. Now I remember. I think James was a year or two earlier. Yeah, definitely. So Crossbow Roof, have you been to Marcon also? All right, mixing a kind of a purple color, a dark color. So bored they troll a painting stream. Oh, some people will troll any female on Twitch. I hate to say it, but sometimes that is the case. They're especially partnered streamers. One time I was in Twitch partner chat or something, and I guess a bunch of female streamers were having a lot of issues, unfortunately. Yeah, it sucks. So I guess the internet is like the Wild West of our society right now. And, you know, lawless places that don't have a lot of supervision and stuff, it's just dangerous. Okay, I'm just giving her little bits of burgundy throughout her hair here. More really nice, rich shadows. That's this, I've made kind of a burgundy ink here. Pulling that up through her hair. People love saturated shadows, and that's what I'm doing. Saturating my shadows. Okay. You worked for Marcon. That's right. Now I remember you, Crossbow. Completely remember. I'm calling her done, or really close to being done. Let's do some black on the base here. Hold on, I'm going to set that there. I've got a black paint in this mess. Here we go. Charcoal, but coal black. What is wrong? What on earth is wrong with females? I don't know. Think about what would happen to women if we didn't have laws. Right? Now apply it to the internet. Yes, she came out amazing, didn't she? Just gonna brush on as much of the base here as I can without taking her off the dowel rod. I need to order a plinth for her. Thinking about taking her to Gen Con. All right, guys, let's talk. Aw, Protomaker, thank you. How are you? Aw, did you see? Look, look, look. There she is. Really happy. She's kind of got kind of like an otherworldly vibe to her eyes. That hair, I know. The hair is really pretty. You don't think they're oh yeah, exactly. Exactly, Glitchlord. That kind of they're like that to everybody. I agree. Trolls are trolls. Bored people. Okay. All right, we got that nice and black. I feel like she's done enough, right? I'm going to take a quick look here. Take this purple down and dark line right there. Yeah, I like that. Ooh, don't get that on there. Okay. Very pretty lady. I'm very happy to have her. Let me see if I have a base I can show you with her. I think I have something. Where are my plinths? I have a whole bunch. Let me go get one. I'll be right back. All right, let's try this. They do have a mini competition at Gen Con, and I'm thinking about entering her. Now that's a pretty plinth. What do you guys think? I mean, I think it's a little too orange. It's also too big. It's way too big for her. We need something black to really pop her colors with. Yeah, too orange. I need to order a whole bunch of plinths. Oh, I want to show you guys something I'm working on. Look at this little guy. Isn't he cute? This is a dark sword mini. I need to paint the robes on that. But this is a little dark sword mini that I'm thinking about taking to ReaperCon. They're having a couple different dark sword competition pieces. Black, good for contrast, I agree. Hello, Krakenid in the chat bust. Looks gorgeous, white colors, master class. Thank you. You know what's funny is she's actually not white. She's actually ivory, but you just can't tell from pictures and everything because it blasts her out. Let's put her behind something white and see if that makes a difference. What do you think? Does it look more ivory against the white? I like turtles. Yes. I like turtles. Oh, I want to show you guys a picture of Peppercorn. She had a shed today, or yesterday, maybe today. Anyway, she shed today, and she looks amazing because she's so shiny now. Look at this baby. She had a perfect shed. And she cute. Here she is again. She's just smiling. This is my gecko that's back here in the tank behind me. For those of you guys who haven't seen, this is about how big she is. So that's Peppercorn. She's an African fat-tailed gecko. Where can you get that gecko? She's gotten big. She has gotten big. Look at that face. Look at that baby. I know. She looks like she's smiling. There's another one. See if I can make that a little bigger for you. She's adorable. I got mine at the pet store. And we have two fat-tailed geckos. Are they both? Let me see if one of them is reachable. Hold on a second. I don't know if they're hiding or what. They were both hiding before. Yeah, they're both hiding. They're in their little hides. Can't reach them. I think they figured it out. They usually go to the hide that I can reach the easiest at night, which I just noticed that my light wasn't on. I should have put that on today. That's okay. So let's put some music back on here. There we go. We've got about an hour left. Yep, an hour left. She looks different with the white behind her, doesn't she? Yeah, she does look different with the white behind her. Let me see. Let me get a clean paper towel and try it again. Okay, this is clean paper towel. The ivory, I think it looks good. And there's the back. Feels good. I love her hair. She looks even better on camera than she does in person now. That's a good sign. So I need to order some plinths. All right, so this is what we're gonna paint next. So what should we do? We've got her done. Should we do a giveaway? All right, I wanna see emotes. If you want me to give, not this bust away, but the other one, which I have the other piece of her, I just don't know for sure. I have to look for it, but whoever gets it will win the whole bust. So do you guys wanna do that? Let me see emotes. Plinths. All right, there's some emotes. Let's do the giveaway then. I only needed one person to tell me to do it. Let's see. Okay, just remember, if you are winning, if you win her, if you live outside the United States, you need to pay for shipping. Okay, that's my caveat. You also need to be present to win, because I'm not gonna, sit around and hunt people down. It's just too hard. I don't have enough time. All right, let's go to the bot. Let's go to the Phantom bot. We are gonna do a giveaway. Let's see, we'll do a ticketed raffle here. We're gonna do max entries. You can max enter, I think we usually do 5, and it costs 10 per ticket. Let's see here. $10, and then, all right, this is followers only. Enter the drawing for Young Miss. Let me spell this right. Okay. And followers only. And let's see, we're gonna do the message. All right, that looks good. All right, open raffle, and I think it is now open. So let's look. Ticket raffle is now open. Buy up to 5 tickets with exclamation point tickets. You can purchase multiple times. Tickets cost 10 gold stars. You need to be following to enter. Do exclamation point points if you want to find out how many points you have. Do, what is it? Exclamation point tickets to buy, like you can do exclamation point tickets and then you can buy up to 5. So you can do exclamation point tickets 5 if you have 5. If you have 5. Right? Usually you've not been following and watching enough, so you're gonna have to see if you have 1 ticket. Do exclamation point tickets 1. That's still enough to enter. You only need 1 ticket to win, right? You only need 1 ticket to win. It's just that people who watch longer have more tickets, so I let them buy up to 5. See, usually that time it let you try it again and see if it'll let you buy a 2nd ticket. Do exclamation point 1 again and see if it'll let you. Okay, Old Man Logan, you used all the points you could. Okay, there you go. Bulos, you have 5 tickets. That's probably because you won the last time. You used a bunch of your tickets. Good, Sonic Spork. That's a great name. Okay, remember you're gonna win the unpainted version, and I'm gonna find the other piece. I know it's in here. Wait, I think I see it. Hold on one second. All right, it wasn't it. That's okay. I will find her. Whoever wins her will get her. And if not, I'll ask metal casting for another one. I don't mind. All right, I want to show you guys. This is something I have not finished that I want to finish. And it'd be nice to finish it in time for one of the contests that I'm doing. One of these things. Look at this. Look at this girl. Oh no, her arm fell off. That's not good. Maybe I never glued it on, it looks like. Anyway, look at her. Isn't she pretty? Let's get a focus. Here, let's go back and adjust my focus. I can swear that this was glued on before. I think it was, and it came loose. I don't know how that goes on though. There we go. All right, I'll work on that. But anyway, she's so pretty. Look at this. Look at that non-metallic metal. That is non-metallic metal, folks. Isn't that crazy? It is really non-metallic metal. And you can kind of, here, if I can get the focus on this. Properties, configure. All right, let's hold that real close so you can see her top. Focus. If you look at her top, it is, you can kind of tell it's hand painted, and it's not using metallics. It's sort of a demi-metallic. There is a little bit of metallic going on in there, but all the reflections and things are non. Yeah, she's Kira. What's her name? Kira with the E-E. Kira Blade of Justice. This is a model that I started in Julio Cabos' class. He's such a phenomenal teacher. Okay, so this is her shield hand. Okay. I think it goes, hold on, I gotta take a peek. Yeah, it goes straight down. I do see a little schmutz that I need to carve off here. How much time have I spent on her? Well, I did most of her in a workshop. Ooh, that was a big chunk of paint that just went flying, or sorry, not paint, but a big chunk of super glue that went flying. Let's do this. We're gonna glue her right now. The workshop was like a couple days, so I know I spent a little longer than a couple days on her because I've worked on her just a little bit since then. All right, I'm gonna hold that. There you go. It's so funny because now that I've been painting like her and stuff, I'm seeing little mistakes and little areas that could be better. What's funny is that's when you know you've leveled. When you put something away that at that time was one of your best pieces, and then you come back and you do something that's even better. I think this goes right there. She's a really cool model. Obviously, I need to airbrush a bunch of it. That's her shield. Okay, maybe we won't work on that because it looks like that the reason why I haven't gotten around to messing with her, but her skin is perfect. I love her skin. I need to fix that now. Anyway, that was one piece that I need to finish. This is all shelf shame stuff. We're still kind of working away on the bingo. I don't really know how many squares I've able to be ticked off, but I know that I've got lots more models that need finishing. All right, let me go look here. Oh, you know what? We're going to go back to apply. There we go. This guy is the Saracen Warrior 13th century. This is the first ever historical model that I've ever painted. The first one that I started painting that I haven't finished. Oh yeah, wait a minute. This one might not be mine. Oh, maybe it is. I can't remember. Now I don't remember. One of these is mine, one of these isn't. I think this one might not. This is the one that's not mine. But isn't that nice? Look at him. This is what we did in the workshop, so everybody's kind of looked the same. And now I don't know where mine is. I have a problem. I need to like go through all my minis again and like look for everything. I'm pretty sure, yeah, my boots looked way different. This one's not mine. But it's mine looks very, very similar because we all painted the same model in the workshop. Look at, we were all trying to do freehand. It was the hardest thing. This gold was the best part of the whole model, I think. It just came out amazing. So if you ever get a chance to take one of Julio Cabo's workshops, I highly recommend it. So the reason why I have this one is because I think my sword hand got lost, and the guy who had this one, he said, go ahead and take mine. I'm never going to finish it. And so I was like, are you sure? And so that way I could have a sword hand. So yeah, that one's not mine. Hello, Robert. Wait, I missed that name. Bill Robertson, how are you doing? Yeah, it does look like a photo. And this is Julio's work, is this box art. Let's see. Just insane. Julio is very talented. He's a master. He's been the teacher of many, many other miniature painters that I know of. Like, he taught a little bit of Julio Cabos, he taught Alfonso. I mean, talk to the Spanish painters, and Julio probably was in there somewhere. All right, let's see. When is the raffle over? Let me check. I think I just have to pick the raffle. We have a total of 18 entries. Remember, you need to pay for shipping if you win. That's one of my rules, caveats. All right, I'm going to look for another model here. Hold on a second. Because I'm still kind of looking for this girl. It weirds me out when I can't find stuff. Oh, guys, did you see? I think I showed you this. You guys saw this, right? Look at him. He came out amazing. He's got 2 weapons. We're going to be painting him probably on stream at some point. Maybe next month. Shall we paint him next month? He's just gross as heck. He's humongous. He's a giant ball of resin. There you go. And we don't even need to... Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I completely forgot to take... There's a piece of... Oh my God. There's a piece of stick tack down there that I forgot to remove because we were covering his bits. He actually has bits. Oh my God. Dignity protector, yes. So I gotta remove that so that I can actually, okay, good. Got most of it off here. Dignity protector. His anatomy cover. He does have them. Hold on. Just the arms. He has bits. He has danglies. There. All right. So you can't see it because he has a little thing. Yeah, the rest is a different giveaway. Druid Jeff, I don't have any specific games that I paint. I paint a whole bunch of different stuff all the time. Like this one is Malifaux. I don't actually play, but I painted this for a friend of mine. Isn't she cute? This is one of my Shelf of Shame minis that I was able to finish. You can see the tiny little floorboards that I hand painted. That's a really nice close-up. Cats. Aww, this is Princess and her little harem of other kitties. And then I also painted this Kingdom Death model. This is a Kingdom Death. She's supposed to look like Harley Quinn. This is for sale, by the way, this one. If you're interested, send me a message. I'll tell you what I'm looking to get for her. She comes with the original cards. And this guy, he's a little turtle. This is from Dark Sword Miniatures. I don't really like the blue things that I put on him, but I like showing off. I like it. So some of you guys may have seen this gal. I've been working on her. This is, what is her name? Naoti. This is Enlamunis' model that I'm painting for him. Look at the detail. She's so pretty. Booty! Yeah, that one came out really well. I'm gonna do a little bit of magenta in here. I need to get some magenta ink. Look at that hair. Look at her little skirt. And then look at the kneecap and kind of how I tried to make that look like it's almost sheer. Now look at her skin. There's a million colors in the skin, isn't there? That's because skin is not one color. Especially brown skin. Well, no skin is one color. But anyway, she came out really great. Look at, this is how big my fingernail is, and that's how big her head is. She's fantastic. And then there's the base. I'm gonna do a little work on the base too. That's fun. I like showing off. You guys make it fun too. Gorgeous hottie caster. Yeah, thank you. You feel better after seeing her again? What do you mean you feel better? Were you nervous? Aw, Drew and Jeff, thank you for the follow. Forgot to put these away. All right. Again, I'm still looking for that model. Shall we do the druid? Or shall we do the drawing? I know that it's in a box. Hang on, I see a box. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see. K-pop junkie, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I did find the box that she came in, so I'm gonna mark this young miss. And we're gonna put her other pieces in here, so when I do find her, step 3, your model in a box, exactly. So that's where she was. I will find her. I feel like, well, she's close. She's close. Like I said, if worst comes to worst, I'll get Model Oak Casting to send me another one, and we'll get it done. You saw how much work? Oh, you saw how much work I did on the current bust. I work hard on everything. I tried to anyway. Am I selling Turtle Man? Did you want to buy him? Yeah, I'll totally sell him. I'll put a little base on him and everything if you want to buy them. He's for sale. this little, wait, I've got this little mouse guy. He's also for sale. He's pretty cute. Look at that little mouse cleric, turtle druid. If you want those, I'll sell both of those to you for the same price. I just like I need to clear away the clutter. Clear it away. Glitch rat. Thank you, K-pop junkie. You know what, K-pop junkie? It's funny that you have that name because we actually we've been buying new music for the channel, and I know that you like K-pop, but I don't know if you like J-pop or if you like Japanese metal. But we have a new song. Do you guys want to hear the song? Some of you have heard it, some of you haven't. Hold on a second. I'm gonna play this new song. Give me 1 second. Okay, we gotta go to music. It's a really awesome Japanese metal song that the channel, yeah, you do like it. Awesome, you'll like this. So we bought music for the stream. Where's it? Here it is. And let's see, here we go. We're gonna open with media player. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try that. Tell me if you can hear this. Did it work? There it is. If you can you hear that? I don't think you can. Hold on, let me just double check. Yes, you can. Good. I'm gonna turn it up. Is there lyrics to this? I don't know. There's no lyrics, so you could. Who knows? I think it's the music and the instruments that make it Japanese. I love this song. It's a 5-minute song though, so it's a little bit long. Yeah, so you guys bought this. This is yours. Nobody else will ever listen to this except for you guys. Yes, at Shoshie's Minis is all of my, here I'll put at Shoshie's Minis. Do I have a social? I don't think I have a social button. But I'm at Shoshie's Minis. Let's see. It's the same for everything. The only thing I think that is different is YouTube. I think I'm at Shoshie's Minis on YouTube also though. But I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, here, and YouTube. And the one that I'm on the most is Facebook. That's where I kind of live. All right, let's paint something. What are we going to paint? Oh. You know what? I have... Have you guys seen this? This is a model I needed to finish painting because I've got the... Here, I'm going to go get her. You guys have to see her. She's done. Hold on 1 second. That was so frustrating. Models are kind of just walking out of my studio. I did have this massive upheaval though because we had gotten rid of the bar, so things are kind of all over the floor right now. Anyway, I had the Halloween Satan from Kingdom Death, and this goes to it. There, thank you so much. Oh, Luna's put up all my stuff. Thank you. Just started getting into Mongolian metal. I do like Mongolian metal. It's awesome. I'm gonna paint this guy right here. We're gonna paint it. I wish I could find the model though. Gosh, I just took pictures of her. Weird. Got a little red to that. Ooh, I like that. I'm just gonna wet blend that on. Need more black. Ah. So much for wet blending. I just wet blended straight to black. That's okay though. I can see it starting to come out more maroon toward the end. Yeah, there is some links down below in my profile that you can check out. I'm glad that you found me, Druid. How did you find me? Did you just find me, you know, checking through Twitch, or have you seen some of my other social media stuff? I love this music. There we go. I'll hold that closer to the camera for you. There we go. Was that a good song or what? So I found a producer on Fiverr. I'm just praying that's not already somebody else's song. That's my only thing I'm worried about since it's on Fiverr. I have another song I can have you guys listen to. I think I got VCL Player to work a playlist. Let me see. Check. Okay, there's VCL Player. Open multiple files. Nope. Can I do that? Yep, I can do all these EDM chill tracks. Here we go. Add, play. All right, let me know if you can hear these. You guys bought these songs as well. These are all new. There should be 6 of them, and I love them. Can you hear it? VCL Player is whatever this media player is that's on my computer, Cajun Mage. You can hear that okay. A lot different than metal, but also good for painting. All right. We're gonna have a whole library. This is one thing, all you subscribers, you guys are the ones that are the ones that are helping to pay for this. We're the subscribers and also the people who are donating. Jacob Jansen donated a ton, and we were able to get all those Japanese metal like right away. We'll put up another donation goal just as soon as I get that last track finished and made. There we go. Nice colored pitchfork for my little Satan. All right, a little red on the ends. We're gonna wet blend that. You guys can hear it okay? Awesome, good. Drew, I run out of data. You paint also, wait, you run out of, try to find others to paint with and learn new tricks. Awesome, perfect. Well, we are here 3 times a week. We stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Today is our Monday stream from 2:30 to 5:30 GMT -5 right now, I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong about that. I'm used to saying GMT -6. I like that. That looks awesome. And then I stream on Wednesdays from 7 to 9. No, 6 to 9. It's 6 to 9 now. we've switched our times a little bit so that we can run a little longer. We're doing 3-hour streams now, which is awesome. We didn't used to do that. That looks good. All right, let's do the rest of this little lantern black, because that's going to give us a greater contrast. Well, or maybe maroonish black. This is my favorite kind of music to stream to, or to not to stream to paint to, because it is so chill. It's kind of ambient. Gets me into the zone really fast. That's good. Needs to be more black. And let's do this end more black as well. All right, let's see if it'll go straight to the next song. I've not played this on a playlist before. Oh, it did. It went straight to the playlist. Awesome. Excited. They sound good together. All right, that needs to dry. I wish I could find my Satan. I don't know where she is. It's frustrating when I can't find things. I am on Central Time, Chicago time. So is that -6 or -5? I'm on Eastern Time, like Montreal. Oh. No, I'm on Central Time. I'm like an hour. So if Montreal is, if it's 6 o'clock, let's see, it's 5 o'clock in Montreal, then, or sorry, if it'd be 6 o'clock right now in Montreal, it's 5 o'clock where I'm at right now. What else? What else can I grab and paint? We got this gal. She's like a druid woman. What can we do? Let's try some washes. Let's just try some inks and washes and see what happens. Gunpla. There we go. Coily green shade. I love this stuff. I love this color. I have a bottle cap I can use to hold paint. Does anybody want that code? Too late. Wouldn't mind another Shoshie builds Gunpla. I would like to build Gunpla. I'll have to look for a kit, because I really like to buy my kits in person. I'll have to get a friend of mine. Oh, that looks awesome. Look at that. That's over zenithal. That's just with some Coelia green shade. Look, contrast paints. Lol. Somebody told me that contrast paints are basically just like inks. Thick inks. I don't know. I really shouldn't say anything about contrast paints because I don't know. That looks nice though. I like that. Let's pull that down so we don't get a tea stain. Okay. Let's just try painting this entire thing with just washes and see what happens. Let's do Raycon Flesh Shade for the skin. Are we ready to do the giveaway yet? Should we wait a little bit? I hate this when it's gotten all gummed up. There we go. Nasty. This is what happens when you don't wipe off the tips of your bottles. That is not appealing. But you know what? Pulling this off is so satisfying. Do you ever just go and especially on paint pots, pull off the dried paint? It's so satisfying. Paint schmutz, exactly. It is absolutely paint schmutz. There we go, just a little drops. That goes on so much better now. Surprise. Where's the brush? All right. This is just Reichland Flesh Shade. And it's just on the flesh part. It's gonna be interesting. It had a hemorrhage, it did. So this is the third song in that playlist that has the EDM chill. So far, are you liking the music? Because again, now this is the one that I put up my own money for. I decided I would do 6 songs of EDM chill, and then after that we'll, actually that looks pretty good, doesn't it? Has anybody here ever just zenithal and then just washes? Kind of cool. I need to let that dry. All right, let's do, oh, you know what? Let's do more green on the top of her bodice. There we go. And then we'll do blue or something on the rest. I've been watching a lot of this show called Outlander with these Scottish Highlanders, and I think it'd be cool to do kind of a tartan pattern on her outfit. Let's find a blue real quick though. That's Nolan Oil, that's Drakenhof. This is good. All right, give me a second, I'm gonna check chat in just a minute here. This is Drakenhof Nightshade. It should be a nice dark blue. Do I advertise the miniatures? If so, where could you have a look, please? I guess I kind of advertise on Instagram. I don't know what you mean, Robosh, but you can go instagram.com/Shoshie's Minis. Uh-oh. Why does that look, that doesn't look green. Wait. Oh, it's a really dark blue, but it sure looks like green. There we go, that looks better. It's not too much different than the green, but we'll put more on and that'll be better. So, but yeah, I have a portfolio on Instagram, I guess, and I also on Facebook. I guess if I advertise the minis, I probably do it the most on Facebook. That looks cool. Just washes. This is not the contrast paint either. And it's getting a very similar effect, isn't it? But it's over zenithal. I wonder if they just kind of reformulated their washes. Kind of what I'm thinking. That's nice. See, you got your highlight shade and mid-tone just by doing the zenithal. And what if we do... Let's do another wash of this over her face, get a little bit more. I want to do brown on her hair. Probably use Seraphim Sepia for that. Holtz Transistor, how are you doing? Ah, Dark Mark. Hi Shoshie, my first time catching you live. You're great. What's the best way to contact you for commission and talk pricing? Facebook. Facebook is the best way. If you don't have Facebook, you can message me on you can email me at shoshieb1@gmail.com. That's my email. I think that's in my profile on Twitch. If not, but yeah, I prefer Facebook for everything. Oh yeah, that's the Seraphim Sepia. It's got a lot more yellow in it than the Reichland Flesh shade. Kraken, it says, wait, the question, will you get the new Scale Color ink set? Is there a new one? I thought, I must have missed that. I might get it. I probably will. I'm kind of a sucker when it comes to new paints and stuff. I'm like a Pokemon collector with paint. Raise your hand if you have a paint problem. Me. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to do this waistband thing here and the staff. Oops, wrong thing. This is all washes. She looks pensive. She's a pensive shaman lady. Did I read the Outlander books? I did not, but I really would like to. The shows are very much the same way, Mr. Scott G. I was like, woo! They're on Stars, so they can get away with that. But I was not prepared. I was like, oh man. All right, that's good. I like that little bodice. So let's see how we can really pull this to the next level now. We've got the kind of greens. Let's see. Everything needs to be dry. Let's do this color. This is our Adriatic blue. We can take a little ivory and mix it with it for a saturated color. Oh, I just put my fingers on the wet paint. They reformulated the washes with a few drops of magic. They spent something like 4 years working on contrast, and you think it was probably a bit more involved. Yeah? Magic takes time to conjure, just saying. Glitchrat. Palace of Pep says it can be done without an airbrush, or does the technique require an airbrush? The zenithal can be done without an airbrush, but it really does look better with one. All right, now I'm going in and picking out my brightest little highlights. I really like this song. See how it's getting lighter and lighter with more paint I deposit. See, we've got some good contrast right there too. Get a little bit more blue. Let's do the blue up on her top. Cute. I like that. Okay. That looks good. Her skin looks actually pretty dang good too. Let's see, I think we've got some orangey color here. We can probably, oh, I know what I need to do. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this ivory. Pop out these highlights on her nose and under her eyes. Give me 1 second and I will check chat. There, that's better. Get those little highlights in there, make it look really smooth. This is where we tiny highlights. Get each little, oh, painting this scale is actually, I think it's harder than painting at 37 or 75, the higher millimeters. I think this is much trickier. Much trickier. All right, I'm gonna check chat. I feel like I missed a bunch. They spent something like 4 years. If you're in Europe, you can buy Mig Yaminis one-shot primer. He rebranded Style Res. That's awesome. There is an intensity too. I need to get that. Only you could paint with Scotch. First couple seasons are Netflix. I went ahead and paid. I think Hulu has it on demand where you can get a, what you call it? You can get a free week, and that's what I'm doing. I'm doing like that free week. This is Canterbrick Blue. The Outlander books are great. Nocturnal Models has a Kickstarter for new paints. I know, and I am telling you, it's taken everything in me to not get into on that, but I've gotten into too many paint Kickstarters lately, so I just need to hold back. All right, a little bit more saturated color there. I like this Canterbuck blue, it's pretty. I think our eyes love saturated color. Kind of the thing, and a lot of like wargamer painters paint with a lot of desaturated color, so things are very gritty and muddy. I think that's why sometimes it's nice to see a model that's got some bright colors to it. I like that a lot. See, when keeping all our shadows nice, because Scale 75 can be very transparent when it wants to be. Let's do a little ivory as a highlight now. See what I did there when I just kind of mixed my Canterbuck blue with the ivory there. Wet blended it in. Ooh, let's see what happens when I can do this. All right, shall we do the giveaway? I think we're ready. I know you guys have been hanging out watching me kind of doodle while you've been patiently waiting for this wonderful giveaway, right? That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, let's do the giveaway. I want to make sure everybody had a chance to enter. It looks like everybody has. Yes, I do want to draw the giveaway. Remember, if you are outside the United States, you need to pay for shipping. And you need to be here to win the raffle. We're going to close the raffle right now. The winner is Robosh76. Mad love, Robosh, you won. You got to message me and let me know your info. You can message me on Facebook or here. Yeah, congrats. Robosh, I hope you're here. We're going to have to see. Robosh, brilliant. Yes, and you're okay with paying for shipping. So I will send you the other parts to Young Miss and everything once I get a hold of her body, because I know it's in the studio, but if I don't find her, I'll contact them. Yeah, fine. Okay, perfect. Just send me a message. Let me know. Since we're pretty much done, we got this little girl a good start. I think I'm going to give that to my husband in case he wants to do a D&D model. It's a good, cute D&D model. Anyway, let's look for somebody awesome to host. And we can start our ending music. There we go. All right, we'll be back on Wednesday. You can catch me here from 6 to 9 p.m. GMT minus 5, I believe it's gonna be. We haven't posted Maha in a little while. Let's do that. Maharoon. She's my peeps. Right. So we'll be back. I don't know for sure yet what we'll be painting, but we'll be painting something new and something fun. If you want to message me on social media with some ideas of what you think you'd like, we've got Kingdom Death, we've got lots of Dark Sword, we've got all kinds of minis. We've got Spellcrow. Actually, we should do a Spellcrow stream. I've got tons of Spellcrow to give away too. All right, we're gonna raid. Let's see. All right, guys, there you go. It was great. Love you. Come back and see me on Wednesday from 6 to 9 p.m. GMT minus 5 or 6. I'm not sure. Chicago time. Bye.